and just going to turn up my music and we will get underway, guys. Hello, hello, and welcome. This is a ESWC Dota 2 replay recap, whatever you want to call it. This is a replay cast from the ESWC tournament. We have got a great match on tonight, and I am your caster. That's me. I'm Gods from GoSu Gamers, bringing you this Group B decider. Group B's already first place has been decided. 4GL beating everyone in the group. They finished top of the group. The second place, undecided. NaVi and Orange, they're the two teams fighting for it. And both teams need a win to ensure they get through that second place. If Orange win, they finish tied on points, but Orange will go through because they have won the head-to-head match between the two teams. So if Orange win, they're through. If NaVi win, they're through. A huge match here, guys. And just glad to have access to these replays so we can, in fact, cast them for you guys and bring you as many VODs as possible from this ESWC tournament. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Gods from GoSu Gamers. If you want to follow my cast, know when I'm going live, follow me on Facebook, GGNetGods, or follow me on Twitter at GGNetGods. Pretty much the same thing, both places, except Facebook obviously having to type that random stuff before it. So do follow me there, guys, if you are interested in following me. If you like my cast, if you don't like it, well, unfortunately I'd suggest not following me, because you probably don't want to know when I'm going live, and unless it is a match you just care so much about and you don't care who's casting and you'll just have me on mute and just do the commentary yourself. But as I do hope you enjoy my cast, guys. This is going to be Orange versus NaVi. We can get right into the game. It says from a replay, so I've already started it up. We're in the bands, the pick stage, and we're going to get right into it. We have got the players from Orange. We've got Extinct doing their picks. He's the man behind their bands and picks generally, although Mushi is sort of more their in-game captain. We have got Xiaobai, who's actually a stand-in for Orange, so they're not playing with their full lineup, which could limit how strong they are and how well they do in this tournament. We've got NickXH, who is their solo mid player. We've got Mushi, and we've got Winter. So Mushi playing the hard carry generally, and Winter playing that side lane solo. They'll have Xiaobai and Extinct on the two supports. Extinct loves playing those jungle heroes like Chen, whether or not NaVi will leave it in the pool for them. They're about to see whether or not they second ban that, because there's still one more ban coming. I imagine Extinct would love to play that Chen if it isn't banned, and we have seen a Prophet as well as Night Stalker banned from Orange and Lich being banned by NaVi. And the NaVi side, who have we got there? We've got Puppy, who's taken over the role as their captain with Artstyle leaving them. He's joined DTS, or reformed DTS, to make a new team. Yet to really have too many results there, but NaVi have had fantastic results, winning the International for $1 million. Obviously that was with Artstyle, sorry. And this NaVi looking in great position to get through the group stage here. I don't want to spoil this result, but I imagine many people already know what happened at ESWC, and let's just say NaVi did pretty well. I'm not going to spoil much more than that, but they did end up doing pretty well, guys. But I do hate to spoil any specific results, but it is one of those big Dota 2 tournaments that most people probably know a bit about. But for the sake of this video, we won't ruin too much. We're going to see the second ban coming up soon for NaVi. Actually really taking their time, probably thinking, do we ban this Chen? Do we leave it in the pool? What are we thinking here? I'm going to actually zoom it up a bit, because I've got a Dota 1 match to cover in an hour. I've got just enough time to do this, but we're going to zoom through these bands picks, get to the end of that. We're seeing a tight 100 band, so we're probably going to see that Chen first pick by Orange. They might. Yep, they will go for that Chen. We're going to see NaVi come out with their two picks. They've probably already thought out what they want. They love that Ancient Apparition. Heroes like Mirana and Windrunner as well. So probably going to see that Ancient Apparition picked up with another hero. They do go for that Ancient Apparition. Going to be seeing that played as either a support hero or possibly a solo mid. But they do like to. Oh, actually, they like using both. Puppy sometimes plays as support, and Dendy sometimes plays it as solo. They are going to go with that Windrunner, so Windrunner will be picked up as one of their solo heroes, and that's going to go into Orange's court. They've got two picks to come. What are they going to go with? They're going to go with the Puck. I better just slow it down. I feel like because the game's going extra fast, I suddenly have to talk twice as fast as well. There's the Anti-Mage man. Anti-Mage not being banned. That's what I didn't actually notice. That's probably one of the strongest heroes at the moment in Dota 2. What is going on with Skype? We'll just put that on Do Not Disturb so it stops beeping away at you guys. And Crystal Maiden, third picked for NaVi, so they're going for some mana-intensive heroes who will really benefit from that CM aura, and CM with some added nukes as well will definitely help NaVi out. They're going to be up against an anti-mage who they're going to have to keep down, not get too far, so they're going to be looking for some kind of carry of their own to out-carry the anti-mage, maybe avoid maybe a Drow. There's a few options there for them. Going to be interesting to see what they do in fact go for. We see Orange starting to ban some of those carries. They ban that Spectre, they ban that Weaver as well, so banning those hard carries that Na'Vi might want to pick, and the support hero is being banned by Na'Vi. The Witch Doctor, maybe you see something like a Beastmaster ban, or some solo hero, because actually Vengeful Spirit, so banning both those support heroes. Right now Orange only have that Chen in support, going to need something to roam with it or play the other support role, possibly an Earthshaker, but not too many options left for them. They're going to have Clockwork. Winter's going to play the Clockwork. That'll probably be at that top lane. NextH will see stalling that mid lane with the Puck or Fairy Dragon, and the Chen Anti-Mage going to be at bottom. We're going to see a support hero for the Anti-Mage being picked up last, and Slanna being picked up by Na'Vi. A great hero for taking out Anti-Mage. That amp damage adds to basically is a great way that you make Anti-Mage actually taking a lot of damage. He actually becomes killable with that amplified damage on him, guys. So we will get into the last couple picks for both these teams. Orange, obviously lacking in the support department, will probably look to pick something up to fill in that gap, and they are going to go with a Lion. So Lion is going to be their choice of support hero. He does have a couple disables and is a very strong hero, but he's fairly squishy. Does need levels to actually level up those disables. So if he gets if he has a hard time in his lane, it could be bad for him, and we may see him not doing as well as he would like. Drow Ranger being picked up last for Na'Vi, so they're going to go with a couple semi-carries. They've got the Windrunner as well as the Slanna, and then the hard carry Drow. They've got a very carry-heavy lineup. Going to be interesting to see how they make that work, whether or not Orange can do anything to defeat a lineup such as that in the late game. We're going to slow it down, guys. Get rid of that little timer there. Rockets immediately flying out. Who we got? Who's playing what? We've got Havost playing the Drow Ranger. He's going to be their main farmer, main carry hero, heading straight to that top lane by the looks of it, or possibly mid. He's got a Wraith Band first item, Tengos and Salve, so being pulled one of those Salves or Tengos. One of the two was pulled to him. We've got Slanna being played by AA, who is Arsart. Not Artsal, Arsart, or also known as, AA. I think he went as another name, Smile, I think it was. We've got Puppy playing that Ancient Apparition, and CM played by Light of Heaven. They're going to be in that tri-lane, which seems to be bottom, so they're going to be looking to keep that Anti-Mage down at bottom lane. What they don't know is Anti-Mage is actually going top, so we're going to have Dendi playing the Windrunner at top, and maybe Havost playing the Drow at mid, so Dendi not playing that sort of trademark solo mid that he's sort of known for. He is going to be at top lane with a Windrunner against a dual lane with Chen in the jungle, so a very hard lane for him to stay alive. But will be very, very interesting to see just how that goes down. I mean, he will be able to survive. He's got this tower right here, so he's actually not going to be in that much danger, especially against a line with no regen. So if you can get some harass on this line, stop line from from harassing him, and basically just trade hits whenever possible. If Lion's harassing him, harass back, because Lion has no regen of any sort, guys. So yes, Arsart equals AA equals Smile. It's been confirmed, and Havost on that Drow Ranger soloing mid. So Havost in solo mid. Who'd have thought you'd see the day? Na'Vi not having Dendi in solo mid. We're going to have Puck at mid up against him, played by NextH, and I think Na'Vi just thought, hey, Drow does well against Puck, you can outlast hit Puck, you can just do fairly well in this matchup, and that's probably what they're thinking, putting that Drow solo mid. They've got their tri-lane at top, although Chen's kind of, it's more of a dual lane with Chen in jungle. Ancient Apparition picking up an Invis early on, maybe going to just support this mid lane, help this Drow farm, because at bottom lane they've got a CM Slanna lane. They don't need 3 heroes to beat a solo Clockwork, so maybe just going to keep 2 heroes bottom, going to beat the Clockwork with the CM Slanna lane, and AA going to just support, roam around, maybe even head top, because right now Puppy's actually heading towards top, may be looking to help protect his teammate Dendi from this aggression from the Lion Chen roaming combo there. So everything are going okay in IRC, guys. For those of you who don't know, this is IRC channel is the place to chat about the game, chat about the stream. Get in touch with me if you do need to say anything. And we're going to see a Stomp coming down on Ancient Apparition. Back on top of IRC, the IRC channel is #GG.Dotacast. So that is the IRC channel. If you just click the little chat, you'll see at the bottom of the screen, at the bottom of the own player, there'll be a little chat button. You can just click that and it'll pop up with a little IRC. You can basically log on without having any IRC client if you just click that little chat button at the bottom of the video that you're watching. And we are going to see Ancient Apparition getting harassed in jungle. This is actually probably what Na'Vi want. They want Orange's focus on the Ancient Apparition, because that means Windrunner's going to get farm. Windrunner's not going to get ganked or harassed. And if they're focusing all their attention on Ancient Apparition, then, well, Windrunner's going to be doing just fine at top lane. Whereas if Ancient Apparition was mid or bottom, Windrunner would be getting ganked, flanked from behind by Centaurs and any creeps that Chen can pick up, and that will give him a very hard time. We are seeing Extinct just use that Centaur Warchief just to keep Puppy the Ancient Apparition away, but really he's just kind of wasting its use. He should be more focused on this top lane, this Centaur Warchief. I mean, Puppy's just distracting the Chen, making Chen useless at this point. Chen just wasting so much time chasing this Ancient Apparition around. This Orb Sword will spot him, and maybe Lion as well as Chen are going to be looking for a gank on him. They are waiting to go out, waiting for him to poke his head forward. It's not going to happen, and we are going to have a look at the other lanes. We've got Puck at mid with that double damage up against Drow. That will help him get some more last hits because, as said, it doubles his damage. 59 plus 59, so great item, great rune to find there for a solo mid hero. Bottom lane we've got Clockwork up against the CM Slider. Slider obviously going to have a great time here, should be able to farm pretty easily. Apparently it's spiking, guys. I'll see what I can do to change that. That's what I need to do. I need to log off Skype, guys. I'm going to turn off Skype. Skype makes me lag apparently, so Skype will go. With Skype gone, this should be a bit less laggy, and for those of you watching the live stream as opposed to the video, do let me know if the problems do continue. Top lane we've got Mushi up against that Windrunner. Windrunner obviously going to be trying to harass him as much as possible. And yes, the person in ISC, this is the replay of ESWC. This is the group stage match between NaVi and Orange. Just doing a bit of an ESWC recap here at Gosu Gamers. We are just going to be making some VODs for these games, as well as bringing you guys who maybe were busy at the time, didn't see those games, some previews of what happened at ESWC. And this is the Group B deciding match between NaVi and Orange. Whoever wins this goes through to the playoffs. So some very important matches here. We're going to see Anti-Mage blink on the Windrunner. Windrunner immediately using that Windrunner skill, not going to let Anti-Mage get any more hits off, and that will just be looking to get more and more farm at this top lane. Yet to see any kills, any first bloods. NaVi do like to play fairly passive in the laning stage, but then come this sort of once it gets sort of 5-10 minutes in, they love to look for pushes, look to be more aggressive, and we actually are going to find Chen get found by Ancient Apparition. You can just use a cold feet on him, just harass him. Basically follow Chen around the neutrals, and this is a very interesting play by Puppy. He's going to be very under level, but he's going to basically prevent Chen from actually getting any ganks off. I mean, someone's saying they like how Chen is being very aggressive, but he's actually hasn't ganked at all yet. All he's done is annoy this Ancient Apparition, but I think it's more Ancient Apparition annoying him, because what Chen would like to be doing is ganking this Windrunner. But this Ancient Apparition is basically acting as a meat shield. I mean, that's probably the easiest way of putting it. Ancient Apparition is a meat shield. If Chen wants to go in top, he's going to run past the Ancient Apparition first, and Ancient Apparition will get found by Lion here. Maybe we're going to see an Impale go off. Yes, there will be a Hex to follow. Yes, there is. Centaur should get this stomp off. Puppy in trouble here. Should go down. Needs a few more hits. There it goes. Even using the South, Lion still getting the last hit. And that's what I mean. He's a shield. He may go down there, but still, Windrunner is farming up. Lion used both his spells. Lion going to be low on mana. Only used up more than half his mana there. And Chen obviously spending a lot of time. It took 5 minutes to get a kill at this top lane, and Windrunner still hasn't been touched. Windrunner with quite a bit of farm, I want to say. Looking at Dendy, we've got 12 CS. Anti-Mage only with 23. So, I say only, but Anti-Mage obviously out-farming Windrunner because of the support from the Lion. But, it should be up. It should be up. It should be up the stream, guys. Whoever's asking, it should be up. But obviously, if the stream's up for you, you're not hearing me. Drow at mid, up against Puck. Who is farming better there? That's an interesting question. We've got Puck, 21 CS. Drow Ranger with 28. So Drow with the better CS there. Has more denies. Has 15 denies to Puck's 7 denies. And we're going to see Orbs going out, looking to get more farm from that orb, because Drow Ranger with those early treads will be able to outlast hit this Puck with ease. Puck obviously going to be looking for those runes, using those to fill up that bottle, spam his spells, and basically just keep Drow on edge, low HP. But obviously Drow doing fairly well at mid, dodging those illusionary orbs as well as possible in this mid lane. What are we seeing here? Some we're going to see Ancient Apparition still at top, just protecting this Windrunner. As I said, he's just acting as a shield. He's actually going to put an Orb Sword right here, so some very interesting warding from Puppy. First the Orb Ward's over here, then one just right here, which is going to spot any incoming ganks from behind, because Windrunner is so vulnerable to getting flanked if he's alone at top. And we are going to see that Tornado creep coming in, and the Tornado's going to get cancelled by the Cold Feet. So Puppy's saying, I'm not having any of that, and we'll be looking just to prevent any ongoing things. And that we will see a trade of kills as Light Heaven gets taken out by the Puck, but Puck going down to Slaughter, that's at bottom, and CM going traded for a Puck, and Puck, obviously the solo mid hero, not going to be happy with that trade. Slaughter picking up the kill on him, guys. Sorry, completely missing out, getting a bit distracted. Clockwork at bottom has completely out of mana. Slaughter thinks about going on him, has that amp damage, would be doing a lot of damage, but Clockwork with those boots can escape, even with the treads up on Slaughter. Slaughter getting a ring of regen, maybe going for something like a hood. Generally, if you're going for Vanguard, if you're going for Vanguard, you go for Ring of Health, but he's gone for a Ring of Regen, which basically suggests he could be going for a hood against heroes like Lion and Puck. That could be a good item choice here. We're going to see Dendy at top with a bottle and boots, looking just to just use that bottle to keep himself fairly healed up. And we've also got Chen up here as well. 3 Radiant heroes looking for some more pressure, but this Obsword here is going to spot anything coming in, and Lion going to get spotted immediately. Windrunner's going to know what's coming in, can position himself accordingly, and also Puppy knows. Puppy can see it and say, hey, I got to go help. Puppy only level 1. That's something to be noted. He's level 1, but it's one of those things, he's level 1 by choice. I mean, it's not as if he's level 1 because Orange have been constantly ganking him. He's level 1 because he's just been harassing this Chen, stopping Chen from ganking Windrunner. So he's not level 1 because he's been getting owned. He's level 1 because he's been shielding this Windrunner, keeping this Windrunner alive, and it is kind of what NaVi have basically, what Puppy has sort of decided to use his role for. So he's going to act as a shield. He may get ganked a bit, he may stay very underleveled, but he's going to, look at this Windrunner. Windrunner is level 7. Windrunner actually has some decent farm, and that is going to be the justification for him being level 1 at the moment. As said, this is pure support Ancient Apparition, man. It's not about... Oh, someone's saying this is Mahatma Gandhi, not ancient apparition. So apparently, he doesn't want to fight anyone, doesn't want to be violent at all, and he will hit this level 2 in a second. CM making her way top. CM obviously level 3, so we'll have both the Crystal Nova as well as that Frostbite. So the 2 nukes will obviously be a lot more useful for protecting a Windrunner than a level 1 Ancient Apparition. Slaughter at bottom, easily able to outlane a Clockwork now that Slaughter has all that early farm and babysit coming out from the CM. So Slaughter will have the advantage there and doesn't even need the support anymore because he's got all this regen as well. He's got a Ring of Regen and Ring of Health, so probably going for a hood, but could be going for a Vanguard. Guys, yes, it says semi-final recap. Someone has pointed out, we're going to try to do some multitasking and adjust the. We're going to adjust my little Go-To Gamers thing so it actually is accurate. Apparently, I'm claiming this is the semi-finals, but this is not the semi-finals. This is the group stage decider. We're going to just change that very quickly. ESWC Group B decider. And there we go, guys. We are back in here. Unfortunately, whenever I tab out, the sound stopped playing, so it is somewhat disruptive. And we are going to see Mushi at top with Treads, Ring of Health. He's farming fairly well there. How much CS exactly? 47. We've got 33 on Puck, 57 on Drow. So Drow leading. Actually, take that back. Slaughter leading. Slaughter with 70. And NaVi with a huge farm advantage with Slaughter and Drow leading the board. And even their third farmer, the Windrunner at top lane with 26 CS against an anti-mage tri lane. So all their NaVi heroes farming well. Ancient Apparition very underleveled, very underfarmed, but not going to be too worried there because he's done his job. He's protected the Windrunner at top, and CM also getting some nice levels at bottom. Will be hitting level 4 fairly soon, but the bigger issue for Orange is how farmed this Drow is getting and how farmed that Slaughter is going to be as well. As we see Slaughter picking up that Vanguard and Treads, not going for a hood as suggested. Must have sold that Ring of Regen, as I don't see Ring of Regen on him at all. Helm of the Dominator getting picked up by Drow, so Drow going for the first time. Helm of the Dominator, silence on Puck, a Frost Arrow coming down. Doesn't look like they will actually get a successful gank there. He did manage to run away before there was too much damage on him, and a failed gank attempt there by NaVi. Thanks Dota Genius for the spoiler alert, man. We love it. Not. But I'm sure most people watching did follow ESWC to some extent. If they didn't see the matches, they saw the outcome, so they know who wins it. They know who wins this match. But for those of you who don't, I won't actually spoil it myself. And for those of you watching the video who may not actually be Dota fans, I mean, you get lots of people watching these Dota videos who don't really follow Dota and don't want to know who wins a game like this. So we're not going to spoil it here. For those of you in IRC, obviously, I think most of you know by now, but this is more for people watching the video. We're not gonna actually spoil this match. And we've got CM, Ancient Apparition level 2, CM level 4. So for those of you who do play Dota 2 and don't really follow much competitive play, you may be thinking, what are NaVi doing? Their Ancient Apparition at 12 minutes in is level 2. What a noob. That's not the case, guys. He's been playing a very strategic, sort of positional game where he's basically focused on protecting the winner at top and keeping him alive. We're going to see a successful gank there as both CM and Ancient Apparition take out the Chen. Slada comes in for the last hit, and that'll get Ancient Apparition some more XP, get him closer to that level 3, level 4, and most importantly, the level 6 ultimate that you want coming to play. Slada gonna try and get a stun off. Clockwork hooks in. Slada with that Vanguard will have a lot of tanking capabilities. The ensnare comes out. There's the stun. Impale. Is there a hex? Is there enough damage? Yes, there is. Clockwork gets the last hit with that rocket, and Slada gets taken out at bottom. Getting a bit overzealous there, not quite understanding what he was actually, how much damage he was capable of taking, or just not expecting all those TPs to come in. But not the best situation for Slada to find himself in, but still a huge amount of farm on him. But it will buy him some time to actually gank this anti-mage. So we're going to see anti-mage at top farming away. Windrunner there as well with this Ancient Apparition. Let's try to stop eating my own words. I'm a bit confused. I've just eaten my dinner, and as a result, I'm like, what's going on, guys? I just want to sit back, relax, watch some games. But instead, I'm casting. We've got Aeon versus Mineski in 35 minutes. So a lot of stuff going on tonight, guys. I hope you're excited. I hope you're going to stay tuned for Aeon versus Mineski. It's a big game, guys. And we're going to have Puck at bottom, looking to farm up that Blink Dagger. He's getting close to it. He's at 1750. Just needs another 400 gold. He'll have enough gold for that Blink Dagger. You're going to pop this orb in, get a CS with that, and actually top lane Lion. Anti-Mage team up, take out the Windrunner with that Lion ultimate. So a nice little kill there will help them out a bit. And Mushi with that Ring of Health. Obviously, looking to make a not Vanguard. He won't be making Vanguard. He's got Poor Man's Shield, so he's going to be going straight for a Battle Fury. But the more common build that has been seen as late is the Treads into Battle Fury build. Not even going for a Vanguard. With Treads, you get all the HP you need. We're actually going to see what is going on here. Toby1 disconnects from the game. Obviously, whoever was watching the live stream must have missed out on the next few minutes of play, because I don't think Toby1 can cast a game that he's not actually in. But we'll see about that. Anyways, regardless, we've got Puck at mid lane, Clockwork there as well. Clockwork with those arcane boots, Ring of Protection, not even making that Basset ring. Puck getting closer and closer to that Blink Dagger. And at mid, we've got them looking to pressure down this tier 1 tower a bit as there we go. Toby's reconnected, guys. Hallelujah. This is a replay, guys, so there is no actual stream from Toby at the moment of this game. This is just a replay cast. We've got Slada picking up a kill at bottom. Lion gets taken out. Chen and Anti-Mage coming in aren't going to be there in time to do any sort of damage or protect him. Slada picking up an Urn of Shadow, so Slada with a huge amount of HP, tanking ability, is going to get that amp damage on Chen. Is he going to look for chase him down? He's completely out of mana. Does have that Magic 6, which could get him another plus 60 mana with the 4 charges there, but not going to... No, guys. For those of you asking, Aeon vs Mineski, which is in 30-35 minutes time, it's going to be live. So it's not going to be a replay, guys. That will be live. And that is a Darius show match that I'll be doing here. We've got Puck at top. Does have enough gold for that Blink Dagger. We'll go buy that now, I imagine. TP Scroll as well. Maybe just going to sell for that Healing Salve. And we'll see him actually selling off a Mantle of Intelligence. And looking to just keep pressuring these lanes. But right now, I think NaVi, with a lot of farm on to their names, I mean, they've got some underleveled heroes like this Ancient Apparition and CM, but look at this Drow. Drow with Helm of the Dominated Treads and 2.2k. How much CS is that? 95 CS, 108 on Slada, and Anti-Mage only with 82, being caught behind, just not farmed up as much as he'd like to be. And the Puck with 58 CS in a distant 4th place there in terms of farm. So, guys, we have got a gold difference. That's someone's asking about. Gold difference. There you go, guys. I said NaVi out farming their opponents. There you go. 3k gold ahead from all that added farm, as well as the tier 1 tower at bottom, which gets them about 1k gold, basically resulting in them being fairly far ahead at the moment. We've got Anti-Mage looking just to get more and more farmed at bottom. Puck going to pick up a DD at top, and Lion actually picking up a tier 1 tower kill for Orange, so that's going to even up that gold difference a bit, as Orange have taken down their first tier 1 tower. But really, Orange just losing most of their lanes. I mean, they lost bottom lane because the CM slide up just keeping that Clockwork down. Mid lane, Drow can outlast hit a puck, so Drow was always going to farm up at mid lane. And top lane, while Anti-Mage farmed, Windrunner actually farmed not as well as the Anti-Mage, but Windrunner still got farmed because of the Ancient Apparition play by Puppy. Puppy, I mean, you look at him, you think, what's Puppy doing? Puppy is 0-1, level 4. When there's level 11 heroes in the game. At 17 minutes, Puppy's level 4. You may think, hey, Puppy's a noob. But no, man. Puppy has played some really smart Dota here. He's just played very strategically, and is the reason that NaVi are in such a great position at the moment and have farm on all 3 of their important heroes. The Windrunner, the Slider, and the Drow. All 3 heroes with a lot of farm because of Puppy's positional play. So, Slider was laning with the CM at bottom. That is correct. That meant Clockwork got completely dominated at bottom with the CM Slider lane there. So what are we going to have here, guys? We've got Windrunner, CM, and Ancient Apparition at top. It looks like Orange want to take down this tier 1 tower, but at the moment NaVi just going to keep getting more and more farm. Slider's at bottom getting farm. He's got 2.3k gold. Holy shit. I don't know what he's going to be going for, but he's got a lot of farm, and Havost is the one who's going to head top, help protect this lane with that Windrunner. So Windrunner, Drow, the 2 archers, going to have more than enough firepower to dispel this push and stop it from actually happening. And we will see Orange look to back off a bit. Puck with the Intel treads as well as Blink Dagger picks up a dabble damage. We'll be looking to come back top, look for a good team fight here. That could go Orange's favour. They want to take out this Drow. Drow picking up something, I think it may be a Yasha. Yep, Yasha being bought for Drow. So going to see that getting flown out. Drow going to get Hex. Is there any follow-up? Doesn't look like there will be, but Anti-Mage blinking in. Going to see Puck go. Coil on the Drow as well as Windrunner. Drow, can he survive this? It looks like he will, and Puck actually getting taken out. Puck with the initiate, but there's just no backup from Lion, from Clockwork. Clockwork maybe missing that hook shot. I don't know. I think Clockwork misses the hook shot. Drow gets a double kill, takes out Lion as well, and we will see some Chen creeps getting taken out. Slider on the chase. Can he get this? Clockwork? No, the Ensnare going to come in just to make sure that he cannot chase, but double kill for the Drow, and that is just, I think Clockwork's hook shot got blocked. I mean, it was on cooldown, but he didn't actually hook in, and Puck went in. There wasn't much backup. Lion and Puck both got taken out by Drow Ranger, and that was some great play there by NaVi, as meanwhile Anti-Mage blinking into that fight, but not actually getting much from it. He has got that Battle Fury as well as treads up now, but we'll be looking to keep getting more and more farm on his name, as if the Orange do want to stand a chance at beating this very farm Drow and very farm Slider, because Anti-Mage right now is behind, I believe. 123, he's caught up actually. He is caught up with some devoted time to free farming, but at the cost of Drow getting some kills, Slider getting some kills, and Anti-Mage being on 0-0 still, and NaVi winning a very important team fight at top lane, which did sort of slow down some of their farm, but what was more important was that team fight, and we are going to see a Reaver on Slider, going for a Heart of Tarask, I imagine, and that is very, very big for him. They're going to take out this Roshan. Amp damage on. Clockwork going to throw down a rocket. Is he going to hook in? Puck actually the one who goes in. Puck in trouble though. He's silenced. Puck going to get taken out. In comes Lion with an Impale on the Slider. Drow going to finish off Roshan. Drow finishes off Roshan. Will pick up the Aegis. Mushi blinking in. Needs to be careful though. And not going Orange's way at all. We're going to see Lion taken out. Ancient Apparition ultimate finishes him off. Anti-Mage, all he can do is blink the hell out, get away, run for his life, and Drow going to try to finish off this Clockwork. Clockwork in trouble. Drow going to get the last hit. Drow is dominating. Havost is the man. Ex-boss is picking up kill after kill. Is now 4-0 maybe? Is he? What is he? He's 4-0. Hasn't been touched, hasn't died. Slider with the 1 death, but 117 CS, 130 CS. Those 2 heroes are just so farmed. Anti-Mage has overtaken them, but at the cost of his teammates' lives. They've just been trying to fight NaVi, unable to do so, and Anti-Mage, even when he's come, hasn't been able to have much of an impact. So Drow is just absolutely owning it up with the help of this Slardar, not to mention the Windrunner, who now even has a mech up, and we will see Windrunner looking just to defend this top tower here, and not much that this orange team can do. Anti-Mage unable to take it down alone. We will see an Ancient Apparition ultimate flying in, so Puppey does have that ultimate coming into play now. Did get that 1 kill at mid. We will see Drow get jumped. He's just going to fight. He's just going to hit this Anti-Mage, but will get Hex. Gets taken out. Uses up that Aegis, so a bit of a wasted Aegis. I think he thought he could maybe kill that Anti-Mage with Silence, but mana drain on him, as well as a Hex from Lion, meant he could not actually kill that Anti-Mage, and we will see him just respawn, wasting that Aegis, unfortunately. But NaVi not going to be too worried about that, because still in great position here, as their 3 farmers are just getting very, very farmed. I mean, Slardar's almost got a heart, and it is only 22 minutes in, guys. He is just doing absolutely fantastic at the moment. So Puck going to just orb in, uses the Waning Rift as well, just to clear those creeps, and Ancient Apparition ultimate going to go flying in, will hit this Puck. Puck needs to be careful that Frostbitten effect, which means he can't heal, and taking damage over time, yada yada. Basically, if you get below 10% HP, you shatter, you die. And we will see Slardar actually finishing off that tower. Almost has knock over heart. He's going to get ganked, initiated on by the Puck. Puck using the ultimate, but Puppey just going to TP the hell out of there. And Xiao Bai, the Lion, not going to find him in time to get that Impale or that Voodoo Hex off. And it looks like Lion just going to do some warding here with this Chen support, but Chen yet to have a very big impact on this game. And it will be all an uphill battle here for Orange, because they're up against some very farmed carry and semi-carry heroes. Drow, there you go. Mantisal, Ogre Club, Helm of the Dominator will be going for that BKB very soon. Slardar has enough gold for a Heart of Tarask. That's going to give him like 3k HP or something retarded. And Anti-Mage, the only farmer for Orange, is not going to have the items to beat this team. If you throw in Windrunner with a mech, as well as Treads and Bottle and Wand, will probably be going for a Hex soon, I want to say. And or possibly a 4-staff, and we have Puppey, despite having such a horrible start, but horrible because of the way he decided to play it, has Treads, Bracer up, and actually has some fairly decent items from all this tower gold. So, as this game goes on, these Radiant heroes are just going to have a smaller impact. I mean, Chen and Lion don't have a great mid to late game impact. Puck obviously a great mid game hero, same with Clockwork, but these heroes are very underfarmed. They haven't got the items to actually kill this Slardar. Just look at this Slardar, man. He's just got so much HP. Where's he gone? He's at bottom. He's got that heart up. He's now got 3k HP. Not to mention 70 HP per second regen when that heart is actually in effect, which is absolutely massive. And this is just a very, very convincing performance from NaVi. And Orange, while not out of it completely, have their work cut out for them. They're going to have some great mid-game fights with the Clockwork initiation, the Puck initiation as well, and having Anti-Mage follow it up. And Anti-Mage is going to have to pick up some kills and really deliver in these team fights. And we will see him pick up this tier 1 tower kill at top by the looks of it. But more importantly, NaVi just looking to take down some tier 2 towers of their own at mid. Even at bottom with Slardar just pressuring. Anti-Mage still at top. Going to be doing all he can just to keep Orange in the game by pushing. And so much is falling on Mushi's shoulders at the moment. Can he do it? I have my doubts, guys. I have to say, look at this Slardar. He cannot fight this Slardar. I mean, Slardar will just amp damage him and fight. With this much HP on Slardar, it's just going to be too much for Orange to come back from. We're going to see the fortification coming out from Orange, but this tier 2 tower will still go down. There we go. Drow with the last hit. That's going to be lots of gold going to Drow. Drow going to have that BKB up in just 80 gold. So a huge advantage for NaVi. We'll see them looking to close up this game fairly soon. Maybe Slardar picking up something like a Blink Dagger next for the initiation. He doesn't need to tank up anymore, I can tell you that. Because he's got 3k HP, he's got 11 armor. I don't see him wanting to tank up too much more, although he could always go for something like an Assault Crest, which does add some nice auras, but may just see him going for that Blink Dagger. So he can actually blink in, initiate, set up some good kills for the Ancient Apparition ultimate, the Drow to follow up, as well as the Windrunner and the CM with their nukes to follow up as well. So, Orange really on the back foot here, just playing very defensively. Chen hasn't even farmed up that mech. You've got Lion with looking to make some treads, isn't even quite there. They will find AA the Slardar. How much damage can they do? He's got 3k HP. There goes the Lion Finger. Clockwork going in as well. Slardar just going to fight his way out here. He's hitting Winter. He's doing like 4 hits on Winter, and Winter already taken like 400 damage. He does about 100 damage a hit. Sorry, 150 damage with the armor, probably get closer to about 100, 120. But a 5-man gank on Slardar. Slardar says, cool, that tickles. He just earns himself up the heart. 69 HP regen per second. Can you believe it? Slardar just saying, hey, who cares, man? He got fingered by the lion. He got nuked by the Puck. Puck ultimated, I believe. And just everything used on Slardar, not going down. Chen gonna get ganked here. Slardar gets the last hit. Clockwork in trouble as well. Gonna cog himself with the Slardar. Slardar just gonna fight his way out. Picks up another kill. Drow actually the one with the last hit there, and 2 kills going in NaVi's favour as Puck does pop that ultimate there, and Drow picking up a double kill as Lion is taken out as well. Lion going to immediately fire back, come back in, try to defend this top tower, but with Clockwork actually buying back as well. That's going to make Orange even more poor as they did just buy back there, and Slardar just getting more and more farmed here. And we will see, what has he got now? What's his next item here? We've got 2.5k, hasn't actually bought anything yet. Maybe a Blink Dagger, maybe an Assault Cuirass, Drow with a BKB Manta Style, a couple Wraith Bands and Treads, and then Lifesteal as well. Here we go. Here we go. The Slardar has gone in. He wants this Lion. Lion going to get sent back to Fountain by the Chen, so a nice little Holy Persuasion there from Chen, but not going to matter because this Slardar is just out of control, man. He's actually going to go down here. He's overextended just a little bit, but really not going to matter too much as they're just going to back off now, wait for Slardar to revive, and NaVi just unable to back up that Slardar because Slardar was just a bit too far in, and that tower acts as a great deterrent to actually pushing in. But Slardar finally taken down. I didn't think it was possible. Maybe you're just going to see NaVi wait to take out Roshan here, as it will be up in the next few minutes, I want to say, and that will maybe see them looking for them to close out the game once Roshan is back up, and Slardar just 30 seconds to respawn. And Orange just very behind on farm as well as items, but with that kill on Slardar, that will be some much needed gold for them. Drow though, 6-0, still has not died. Sure, you can look at Mushi with 220 CS, hasn't died either, but Drow with 6 kills, and Drow just basically doing a lot, having a much bigger impact on the game than Anti-Mage, whereas Anti-Mage is only farmed. He hasn't actually put much pressure on the other team. He's pushed down a couple towers, pushing that tier 1 top tower, actually helping out, and he's actually got Battle Fury, Yasha, and BKB, so some big items on him, but big items isn't enough. You need a big impact to go with those big items, and we will see him joining up with these next few fights now that he has that BKB. So Bob saying Slardar was just giving Orange a chance by going in and dying. And we will see pause coming out. It's resumed immediately. Apparently the pauses, we don't actually have to endure the pauses, which is a nice benefit of watching a replay. We will see Windrunner just pushing out this mid lane, doing all he can. Ancient Apparition ultimate gonna hit this Puck. Puck gets hit, but no backup damage. Puck will easily survive that, and Ancient Apparition just using it because it's got such a short cooldown, 35 seconds I want to say it is. Cooldown, 45 actually. I've misled you, but as soon as you cast it from base, by the time it hits, it's already been 10 seconds, and that does count towards that cooldown. So a very, very persuasive performance from NaVi here in this Group B deciding match with Orange. And we're going to see Puck Orb in, try to stop this push. A Voss doing so much damage will take out that tower. Now the Rax is under attack, and we will see Orange doing all they can to defend it. Puck going to go in with a coil, only hits Windrunner, so Windrunner just going to use that Windrun skill as Anti-Mage goes in with the BKB. He's hitting Windrunner, but Windrunner's already used that Windrun skill, so Anti-Mage just missing. Anti-Mage going to get focused by Drow. Drow takes out Anti-Mage. Drow with a wicked sick. Drow with that lifesteal just doing so much damage, and just absolutely tearing apart Orange. Takes out 2, and we do see Anti-Mage actually buying back, but the BKB will be on cooldown. There's not much he can do without a BKB, because if he goes in, he's going to get silenced, and there we see he gets taken out by again. Anti-Mage dying, buying back, dying again, and that is absolutely horrific for him. He did not want to do that, and unfortunately, guys, the stream crashed. What is that, man? What is that? The stream is back, guys. Okay, it only crashed for a second. We're going to see a gank here on Winner. Anti-Mage dying twice there. He died in that fight with BKB. He bought back and died right away again. Drow picking up 2 kills there. And right now, Orange just have no solution here. We're going to see Windrunner get taken out by Puck, but Puck goes down as a sacrifice, and immediately Dendy the Windrunner just buying back And apparently there's some spikes, guys. I'm apologizing. There shouldn't be spikes in my live stream. I'll get that fixed hopefully soon. Some people are smooth, so we will not panic too much yet, because only some people are lagging. And we are going to see Slada blink in on this line. Lion going to get like 3-shotted. Havos picks up another kill. He's now 10-0. Holy shit. Havos, ex-boss, Havos, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call him, it is Havos, but going under the name ex-boss, picks up a beyond godlike streak. He's 10-0, hasn't died, and that is just a superb game coming out from this Drow Ranger. And Ancient Apparition just getting a bit low, but does have plenty of HP and almost at that level 2 ultimate, but not going to really matter because right now Orange just so far behind and have lost 4 ranks. There's nothing that Orange can do to stay in this game. Antimate's going to come in, try to take out this Drow Ranger, but Drow Ranger keeps getting kill after kill after kill after kill after kill. It goes on, gets a double kill there. Going to try look to take out this Puck. Puck going to just use that little phase shift. Does have the blink dagger. GG is called by Orange. And there you have it, guys. NaVi defeat Orange in this final Group B match. That was the deciding match for Group B, which means NaVi go through to the playoffs, where they will face Monkey in the first round of the playoffs, the semi-finals, and Orange will go home empty-handed, but did put up a great fight here against one of the best teams in Europe, NaVi. So, congratulations to NaVi and a well-played game by Orange. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm Gods from Ghosty Gamers, bringing you this ESWC Dota 2 World Cup recap. And or video for those of you watching the recorded VOD. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I will be live soon with Aeon versus Mineski, so do stay tuned for that. And for those of you who are tuning in, want to follow more of my cast, I do suggest that you follow me on Twitter at GGNetGods. Or follow me on Facebook, which is GGNetGods as well, so facebook.com/GGNetGods. I'll put up those links in a second once this game is truly over. We're just going to have a little recap here of what's going on. This Anti-Mage just not having the impact, despite the farm, 236 CS, high CS in the game, just hasn't had the impact needed. And this NaVi side just with such great pushing power, and her boss, the Drow Ranger, just leading the charge without a single death to his name. Just a fantastic play from him. And we will see this throne go down here. It's going to get last hitted. There we go. GG is being called already. And some fantastic play coming out from NaVi. And Orange, kudos for them. They played a very, very solid game, guys. And really didn't go down without they went down with a fight. So, great play by them, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, I'm Gods. I'm going to put up those little links I was talking about, and as soon as you can feast your eyes on this scoreboard, for those of you who aren't happy enough with what happened, the gold per minute, the XP per minute, 700 gold per minute almost on Drow Ranger, only 450 on Antimate. So Antimate, despite having the highest CS, if you look at the gold per minute, which, I mean, you have to take into account Roshan, towers, and hero kills, Drow with just a huge lead there, and the XP per minute at 700 almost as well. So great play by the Drow Ranger. That was ESWC, the Group B deciding match, guys. I'm Gods from Ghosty Gamers. That's me there. Woo. Here's my little fancy overlay. Huge shout out to Ingo Marin, who actually designed this new overlay. I love using new overlays every now and then, so big shout out to him. And that was it. Do follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Those are the links there at the bottom, at GGNetGods, and Facebook, fb.me/GGNetGods, guys. You can know when I'm going live, when I'm doing more casts, when I've got more videos uploaded. I'll keep you guys updated there. Can't even use my words. That's how hopeless I am. Why would you want to follow me? Come on. But anyways, we're going to be live soon in about 15 minutes with a live match between Mineski, also known as Happy Feet, who are now going under the Mineski name because that's their sponsor. Power Color, I believe, is also in somewhere in their name as another sponsor. But Mineski versus Aeon, who are the Singaporean team, who will be representing Singapore at ACG later on. It's just a show match for the new Dera client, which now has, well, it's not a new client, it's Dera, which now has a new Asian server. So a bit of a show match for that, guys. We're going to be live with that in about 10-15 minutes time, so do stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in, and we will be underway soon, guys. And one other thing, that is a Dota 1 show match. So for those of you wondering, is it Dota 1, Dota 2? It is Dota 1 show match on the Dera client. So thanks for tuning in once again, guys. We'll be live fairly soon.